Hello, I'm Sandra from Coastal Country, and today I would love to show you how simple and easy it is to preserve your lemons by dehydrating them. So it's coming to the end of winter here in Australia, and so many backyards are full of lemons, limes, oranges. We are really blessed here to have a great climate for this beautiful citrus fruit. But there's only so much lemon juice and freshly squeezed lemon that you can use in a day. So I love to dehydrate them and use them all year round. Now, if you were to buy these in the shops, they retail for around $100 a kilo, but they're so easy to make at home. All you need is a food dehydrator. You can do this in the oven, but I find it takes quite a long time, so it's much more cost effective, energy efficient to use a food dehydrator. Now, food dehydrators don't have to cost a fortune. The one that I've been using for a number of years now is simply a Sunbeam Food Lab. It will set you back around $200 in the shops, even cheaper when they're on special. And I do everything from dehydrating citrus and apples and pears. I make fruit roll-ups. I ferment yogurt in it. I sometimes rise my bread in there. I love it. The trays, I just wash them in the dishwasher. I just have found it a very versatile, easy to use little machine that is cheap to run and a cheap outlay initially as well. So all you have to do to dehydrate your lemons is simply, now I do give them a little bit of a wash. You don't normally wash your citrus, but I do give anything I'm going to dehydrate a good scrub just to make sure I don't bring in any contaminants from outside. You're going to grab your citrus. You are simply going to slice it into thin rings like that. Oops. And you're going to be placing them on your trays. Now I simply place them like kind of next to each other. I'm going to fill up this tray. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trays. I'm going to load them up, pop them in the dehydrator, and then I'll show you what happens from there. So let's pop me on hyperlapse. So we're back, and now I have 6 gorgeous trays of sliced lemons. You'll find that some lemons will be naturally more suited for dehydrating than others. Those lemons that have got a thin pith, which is the white layer underneath the rind, they're going to make a nicer dehydrated lemon than those that have a lot of pith. The pith tends to be quite bitter. It's actually really great for you. It's full of flavonoids, but it doesn't make the best taste with a dehydrated lemon. So I've got these here. You'll see that they're all kind of like a bit of a range of sizes. I love my rustic feel, so the more even you can make them, the better it is, because it means that they'll all dehydrate roughly at the same time. But if some of them are a little bit fatter or a little bit skinnier than others, don't stress. This is home dehydration. So these are going to go into the food lab now at 70 degrees for anywhere between 10 and 14 hours, depending on how thick you've actually cut them. And also like how much moisture there still is on the outside of the citrus. You've just got to remember that all of that moisture is going to get dehydrated out of the fruit. So this can be a little bit of a lengthy process. I suggest checking after 10 hours and then readjust your timing from there. And I'll show you the process as we go through as well. But there you go. Dehydrated lemons are going to be super yummy, and I love eating them just as they are. That's it, 70 degrees for about 10 hours.
So these are the lemons after 10 hours in the dehydrator at 70 degrees, and they're almost there, but they still have just a little bit of moisture left in them, so they need a little bit longer, perhaps another couple of hours. You'll see I've left like some of the seeds in them. They're actually super easy just to pop out when they're dry, but I don't even tend to worry about it, to be honest. So they're all coming along beautifully. You can see that they were touching each other when I put them on the tray, and you can see how much they've actually shrunk in size as the liquid has dehydrated out of them. What this does though is it means that they are concentrated flavour-packed little parcels, so that when you go and pop them in some warm water for a cup of tea, a jug of soda water for a gorgeous summer drink, as they rehydrate, all the essential oils in the rind, the citrus juice that has been dehydrated down in the flesh, all of that flavour is released into the liquid that you rehydrate them with, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So these beautiful little parcels are going to be delicious. And I actually like eating them just as they are, or sometimes I even kind of dip them in chocolate and pop them on cheese platters as well. That's delicious. Anyway, let's check them again in a couple of hours and we'll see them fully dried.
So here we are, 14 hours later, and we have 6 trays of beautifully dehydrated lemon slices. I know that they're ready because not only do they make a beautiful crisp sound when I peel them off the tray, but I can see that the capsules that are normally full of juice are completely flat and dry, as is the rind and the pith. These will store perfectly in an airtight container in the pantry for months. And I'm sure that once you give these a try, you're going to find 101 uses for them. Everything from your sweet baking through to your casseroles, to your drinks, to your cocktails, to your warm cups of tea, even on a cheese plate, as I said before, or perhaps as a treat straight on their own. Love it. Much healthier for you than a lolly in the evenings when you're watching some telly. I'm going to leave these here and I'm going to find some more jars. See you next time. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye.